The volume feels like an itch. Yo, we in here. It's time to make it real. It's time to share. It's time to be absolutely raw and consistent in this space. What else is there to do? What else is there to have? My family. Yeah. Off top. They're important. They should be the most important. They run a good second to me. Self-care is important. Gotta check in. Even if you are resisting to something that is pretty necessary. Gotta share this with you all. Gotta share this with the people. Gotta share these raw moments of making decisions. And decision making is hard. And rejection is protection. Because as I'm sharing on here, I'm also being rejected and protected by spirit. I'm going to be on here to give decision-making advice, card reading, shares, myself, just where I'm at. No worries, no setbacks. Living. And breathing. So, I'm in a peculiar place. This very day, I'm going to look back at this as a love note to myself and be like, you were in a place where you don't know what is about to happen in a matter of hours. You got decisions that could be being made for you now. You got pendings hanging over your head of, are you going to have a place? Are you going to eat? Do you have a position? Do you have a role? I have many of those things right where I sit and stand as myself, as a mother, as a wife, as a co-creator, provider, a friend, a sibling, a lot of different roles. What do those roles need? What is necessary? Do you need images that represent where you are, where you need to see? My girl this weekend, my sister, some amazing women in my life, I tell you. Phenomenal women in my life come through. They still there. We do a lot of things. They inspire me in a lot of ways. I believe I inspire them too. And I see her moving and shaking and having her business right on her back. We are the altar, so there is how we just moving and what we're looking at in ourselves or at ourselves when stirring the cauldron to provide content, to provide information to the masses, to the world. How's that supposed to look? How are you supposed to look? How are you supposed to show up in these containers? The way you want to, the way you absolutely the hell want to. No matter the hour, who's called, who's going to come through, who will. No concern of yours. Should not have no concern of that. All the things that you have to do, person, self, creator, goddess, God of thine own reality and understanding, Get to it. What are those things you need? You need a beautiful scarf. You need a robe. You need to see. You need to feel. Have that for yourself. Jessica, that's fine. And you turn on and turn off what you don't want. You know, you don't want people to feel like, oh, you're going to be late, or when you showing up. Everybody has these things. And then those are the delays and doubts that you put upon yourself that don't allow you to get this thing started. So all the time and any time that I'm going to be coming through here, right here, is for me. And there may be someone out there that sees themselves, because we're only reflections and mirrors of one's own spirit, soul connection, will continue to be here every day with me, as I love to see myself co-create. I'm a creator. I am creative. I do many, many things. I do not have to prove that to no one but thine self, you. I have to pour into me. So we're doing this. This is somewhere where I know it may support and provide where I need to take care of my means. I also know it's not all the whole shebang either. And that I have to have things happening in tandem. Not just this space, but stay consistent in it all. Whether I create an app while I come on here every day, I still portion out my time and still have something else going on too. For me, for you, for all. Because at the end of the day, while I'm doing this and showing up for myself so that we can all be better in wellness. So I do some of the things that I feel, and it may connect with some of you and others here, that will help us all be well. The bigger picture is you all too being better. I'm wanting to create a world that works for me and my neurodivergence. Way of moving, way of speaking, the language that I came into this world to share. There is someone else out there that may need these weekly reviews, these weekly check-ins, these daily offerings of how I show up in the world to make it a better place. Because it's important that I feel good. Feels good to feel good. And I want that for all of us first. So that I can just continue to feel good as I walk around in this world of so many different pushes and pulls. So I think the stone for me this week on this J in a gym, because I'm J, maybe with you smoking a J, and then also offering you a gem, myself a gem for the week to get through, and a gem, a stone. We're going to be here, and hopefully you are here too for the magic that is available. So all the things, like, subscribe, share with people. I do that well. I do it in the best way I can when I step out there alone with my family, with my community. I share. So we'll see what happens here. I think this just might be the way. But this gem today, beautiful souls, is an Apache tear. It's magnetic. it's the color of my nails. If we can't see this color here, I don't know how they hold that in the world of presentation. I'm a realist, so you can kind of see, yeah, it is the color of my nails. And the Apache Tear is grounding. I'm working right now with my root chakra. I just recently had a chakras reading from a wonderful woman that has some things out there. I'm not going to start dropping names and sharing stuff like that just yet until I get the consent, but we just want to be in the room. But there's going to be lots of that coming. Gave me a lovely reading to align me to this work for sure. You know, that's how I took it in. And show me what might need a little bit more pouring into, a little bit more love, and may have a tad bit of a blockage. So this Apache Tear, which is a good stone for the root chakra, it also is a sexual, creative heart stone, which supports the heart chakra and the root for grounding, protection, enjoyment of the physical experience. She is a magnet, okay? When I received her, there were shards of carbon all around, like it's a magnet stone. So the money will come. It's emotional, it's a cleansing stone. And so I feel like in this video, I kind of did that with us here, you know? And I'm grateful for it. And I hope I see y'all back here again, beautiful souls. Like, I do have some podcasts that I hold space in. My podcast is called The Purple Door. And you can see, I love purple, but many colors of the rainbow. And you can see me there. I'll drop a link here below and share that with you all. I have affirmations there that can support your week or your year by Abraham Hicks. So I did that all last year. And my second episode will be the Sophia Codes. And I'll give a little bit more information of what the Sophia Codes is, what I'm reading, what I'm studying. A lot of the time on these videos, I will be sharing something that I'm getting into for the first time. So it's very, very raw and very original, like coming from my heart all the time when I meet and greet you here in this YouTubeverse. And so I'll be learning with you and receiving information from our spirit guides, and we'll be healing the world that we are creating together. Be well.